G'day and welcome back to the Sizzler presented by Jindy Disc Golf Store. We are at the ACT Weston Park Disc Golf Course on Lake Burley Griffin for this round 3 finale to the state champs. Big thanks to Gatekeeper Media for sharing this fantastic coverage that was created by Parks Media. My name is Timmy Bowen and together with Paddy Robinson and Andrew Ferguson, we are the Tee Off Podcast. Make sure you check us out on Spotify or wherever you get your disc golf podcasts.
All right, and here we go. It is round 3, and we've had a few people jump up from the chase card. Leading the way is Blake Houston, Austin D'Alessandro, hot on his heels with 10 under par, along with Lukey Bayne, and David Perry from Victoria, 7 under.
Recently crowned Aussie champ Dave Perry, mind you.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Look at that cracking round from Austin, 11 under in the second.
Oh, Elias with a 8 under 2. Some solid rounds there.
He's our little Swedish Canberran local, Elias Lind.
Nice. All right, and straight into it. Hole 1, booming 225 metre par 4. If you can get your drive up around that path there, you've done very well. And then approaching with a left gap or a right gap to a hidden little basket in the trees. It's a good starting hole. Hey, Blakey.
Big shout out to Allo, TDing the event and calling out lovely names on hole 1. Good start.
Is it foreshadowing Blake's mum carrying that
The whole
pole around?
retriever thing.
The retriever from the trees?
I think she carries that around for the other people on the card.
Yeah.
Although maybe Blake probably leaves them up in the trees pretty high with all these spike hyzers that he throws.
Good to see Blake's put on his Flying Disc Store Aces shirt again.
Oh, right, eh? Nicely sponsored by Hyzer Flight. Thank you
absolutely.
very much.
We'd love to have him, but no, Hyzer Flight.
You can't afford him, buddy.
And Discraft, no. Not in the budget.
Look at this.
Look at this monster. Oh, that's
Past the
150?
That's past the 150 mark, I believe.
Beautiful.
Next to the tee with a score of -10, we have Austin D'Alessandro.
Yeah.
It's good to see the Oz dog back, throwing frisbees.
The best shirt getting around.
I feel- has it
radical roadkill.
Has it shrunk a bit? Or, I mean, not that he's put on weight, but I just feel like maybe it was in the wash a bit too long. Oz dog.
Look at this.
Hanging it out nicely. Out over to the right, so it is swinging back. He'll have both options from there.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I imagine they go the backhand approach, the Canberra boys.
Oh, Bayne.
Bayne.
In front of the camera.
Hates the camera. Hates it.
It's the camera.
Got a good look at that moustache there, Bayne.
So really, good starting hole this one. Just crush something out as far as you possibly can. Bayne's going the Halo Destroyer, and he's popped that up to flat. This is looking very, very tidy. We're going to see some path action.
A bit
Not
short.
quite. But he's on the left-hand side. He'll have the forehand option from there. And Bayne's forehand is an absolute weapon, so...
Representing Flying Disc Store and Berg's Bags, David Perry.
Yeah, big DP.
Had a shocker of the first round by his standards, but clawed it back. And sitting...
To come back to 4th outright and
Yeah.
on the lead card. You can never rule him out for long,
That's
DP.
it.
Yep.
5 shots back.
Dave is wearing the Aces shirt there. Artwork designed by John Dawn.
There you go.
The famous designer of disc golf gear in the US.
I was about to say,
Lots of
so
discs.
famous, I have no idea who that is. But thanks for clarifying that, Fergs.
Big shout out to John.
As we
Oh,
see
catch
Dave
edge.
very low, but skipping forward.
Just a casual skip up to near the, 140, 145 mark.
And who are we going to be
Solid.
seeing throwing their second shot first? Because that's always a bit humiliating on this hole. It's a bit of a distance comp, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And it's Bayne.
He walked Bayne straight into that one.
Sorry, buddy. As I thought, going the forehand, and look, I think if it was a forehand distance contest, he might take the chocolates, but you don't know.
I could never throw with glasses on my hat.
I thought you were going to say you wouldn't beat them, Fergs, in the forehand contest. I reckon
That's fine. Distance,
ooh, a little high, but it's in that window. Is it going to fight through?
Oy. That'll be a look.
That's all right.
That's in Bayne range.
Pretty sure I hit a putt from there. That's all right.
again, DP, glasses on the head.
Yeah.
Just give me
It's because they're so
Matt Oren
controlled.
vibes.
and
Just going the
poised.
Sexton Firebird, so obviously huge distance off the box if you can just go the luxury of a Firebird. Again, a little bit high. That left-hand side is more open, but watch the boys scoot through on the right-hand side.
Oh, what?
Yep.
I thought that was a play, just like high and just let it drop.
That was so skinny. But I don't think it's too
Why?
bad.
Why? Like, I get to play into it to drop down, but... Oh,
Little
wow.
rush of blood.
It's a skinny as well from Blake.
Oh, smackdown.
No one really pinning the second shot too well on this hole. So Blake will be first to act, and this is maybe a little awkward. I wonder if he's got a clean look to the basket with that long stretch out that he's got. Yeah, nicely
Oh, yeah.
done. Doesn't need to go out and birdie every hole today, Blake. I think Pars will mostly get the chocolates done here and just birdie the ones, the easy ones where you can. Particularly if
He's only two
Only
strokes
two
off.
strokes though, yeah.
I'd be very nervous.
Oh, goodness.
and,
Especially when someone's doing that.
I'd be pretty nervous.
I think the knees would be rattling now after DP just puts one in from miles back.
Oh, what a catch.
Yeah, good catch. I was about to say, give the kudos to the rad baskets where they're due.
Yeah, Austin's...
RPM ain't catching that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It was high right. And Austin, not a bad spot given the shank of the second shot that he threw. And Bayne...
Ooh.
Didn't go. Does he do it? Does he normally do a step forward or a jump putt, Bayne, or does he always do that sort of?
no.
Oh,
Austin.
That's so dirty.
Jeez. I'm already loving the emotion. So good.
I mean, that leaf just said no. Just
Yeah.
fair dinkum knocked him sideways. Does Bayne normally do a jump putt or a step putt? I can't remember. Does he
Think it's a
always do
stepper.
Sometimes.
Sort of step to the side.
Oh.
Austin
That
with
hurts.
a not a bogey you want to get after an 11 down round in the second.
Yeah.
Yep. And he said, yeah, that just happened. You get all that, Jace?
Can we start over yet? All right, Timmy, hole 2.
94 metre par 3. You can throw a hyzer flip backhand straight up this tunnel, or you can flex a forehand around that the early trees that are just like Velcro. Get around those, and then you've got space to fly. I think a lot of the boys will be just going the backhand mid-range here.
It's a good play to lay up, to take a 3 if you flex 4.
No, I mean, it is when you stuff it up, but it's there. It's cleaned up that second half of this fairway. But look, the
Dave,
backhand
what's
hyzer
he
flip
got
is-
here? Mid?
I have a
Maybe
feeling
a
this
rock?
is like a Mako 3, or does he throw the J, Fergie? You know a bit more about the J.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't think it is the... I do know the J, but I don't think he's thrown it. I could be wrong.
Jeez.
Okay.
Just throws rock.
He's bagging
on
a bit of
rope.
Discmania as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was something of that brand.
Beautiful drive.
Blake, he's been going the flex forehand to good effect so far, Paddy. He's got this smashed up Raptor that's been in the bag for his entire life, I feel. All 13 years of his life.
I think the disc was
No,
made
he's not that
before
young.
he was alive.
And this is a little straight, but if it hits the trees and drops down,
That's a
maybe you
good...
don't even need to flex it, just flat. Hit that tree, drop down in the circle.
Someone who can throw a nice straight shot is Luke Bayne. And I'm pretty sure that'd be a buzz, and
Oh, that's so
I was going to say, I've
fortunate.
just talked me out of it, but
I
no.
call those trees Velcro, but they didn't grab that, did they?
No.
You never... Like, it's very rare it goes that way.
Austin,
Yeah, Austin knows.
He cannot believe
He
it.
knows. He's never seen that reaction.
I mean, to be fair, he only nicked the trees, and look, Austin's doing the same.
Oh, he's using every bit of that fairway.
and
no.
he's hit the one Guardian.
Yeah, it's still a look.
And this is, I mean, Austin's good at this range here.
Oh,
And he just flashes that, but unfortunately not able to connect from deep C2.
Oh,
But
Bayne.
oh, similar to the previous hole, just a little short.
He's looking on line though, Bayne, very close. So look at Blake, just outside the circle. Gonna see the hot stepper.
Oh, do it. Oh, no, just a little straddle.
Oh, I needed a little bit more leg lift, I think.
Yeah,
Didn't quite get it
definitely.
there.
Get that femur up, mate.
Open the hits.
And look at Perry. It's gone quite deep here. Come back for the bird.
Oh,
He's
yes. Bang.
in. There you go.
Look out.
2 on the trot. He's all of a sudden 3 shots back at Blake and a tie for third place thanks to Austin's early bogey. I'm keen for hole 3, boys. Can definitely see some scoring separation hole 3. Very, very tricky hole with the OB Island. Talk us through it though, Fergs. How would you attack this one?
I would be heading straight down the guts, something nice and stable to end up left. Here we go. So we've got about probably 80 metres off the tee here to make the corner. You kind of want to put yourself out into the open, and then you're shooting kind of across this path. The bollards or the
placards.
They're not out at the moment, but there is an island green that you've got to get across. Very tricky hole. We've seen some pretty high numbers on this in the past.
We made an absolute meal of it in round 2. Make sure you go and check that out. The tee shot's the first thing you need to get past, and hitting those trees on the right's very common, but Dave's just tickled them and he's miles out in the open.
Yeah, super.
Not a problem from there.
Super smooth.
Blake's got this power line all the way up in the top right here.
Boom, boom.
Takes the trees. The trees are so tall, and he just takes them out of play with this booming hyzer.
Yeah, that's monster.
That's huge. So Bayne looking much lower. He'll take on that tree on the right-hand side. It's a little skinny. Needs to beat that. Oh, and he hasn't got around the corner. That's going to be a pitch out, sort of straddle out shot from there. Unfortunately, that probably rules out the birdie.
Yeah, Bayne's still warming up. He's leaked a few left already.
I'm not going to stitch him up. This is a perfect tee shot for Austin's game, I think. Stitched him up. Yep. Oh, got through. Got to say, Lovey just gets it out on that hyzer pop-up line. Fortunately, yoinked that to the right a little bit. Bayne, you on the roller?
Yeah.
Jeez, he's going to want this to get left.
Just for position.
It's taking on the OB road, but that's absolutely perfect. And that's if you're tucked up against the road, I know Bayne's game, he'll want a forehand approach, and that's the perfect spot to approach with the forehand from right, tucked up against that OB line.
All right. Do you go for it?
I mean, Austin's never laid up in his life, so he certainly isn't laying this up, that's for sure.
All right.
He's got about 120 metres, and he's turned that over.
Come
He can
on.
sneak on the back of the island if he's lucky. And he is.
Ooh, yeah.
He's on.
Hey, very nice.
Very good shot.
I mean, I think he's in layup for Parville, but
Yeah.
at least he's over there.
Dave here. Looking to hold a Firebird, perhaps in the hand.
Always. Firebird count number 2.
Yeah, it does line up well for the forehand approach.
Oh.
I think this is okay.
Needs to hurry up
That's
and
right.
fade. You can go long here and have not much of a putt.
Great reaction.
Yeah, that's great. If it's skipped into those trees, there's just like a lot of canopy to deal with.
Blake here. This is
Throw
the
into
lower approach. It's going to skip on a little bit, but he's probably just outside circle.
Yeah, that's Tester.
Bayne.
Going
a little bit
super
high.
Needs to drop down in a hurry.
I reckon he's playing. That's his play. Playing the tree.
Wow. Think
Yeah.
about that. That's a big brain play from Bayne.
Oh, but
Say that again twice.
I could barely say it once, actually.
Austin got this little Annie putt line. Let's see it.
Oh, what happened there? That just went at right angles.
Hit some
Connecting with a
cabbage.
lot of iron leaves. Oh, Blake's got a nice little window. So I thought he might have a sort of a knee putt here, but he's got plenty
Going
of space.
under that branch or over it?
Over it.
Oh,
Oi.
yes.
And that's a good bird because Perry's looking at 3 on the trot.
Ooh.
Sort of calm some nerves and sort of stop the Perry steam train from rolling on ahead. Bayne would like to get this 2 for par, and
Oh.
unfortunately
Oh.
couldn't connect. So let's see, a little bit inhibited here by that early bush and his bag. He's re-evaluated that situation. He's definitely giving this putt some thought.
Yeah, he's got a bit of cabbage to deal with here.
Came into the round 5 shots behind Blake, so definitely hasn't got the room to sort of miss these birdie ops, and he certainly hasn't. Very nicely done.
That wraps up the turkey. I love it.
So Bayne unfortunately in for the bogey, as is Austin. And they'll move on to hole 4.
Dave takes outright second with that. Very smooth. Alrighty, next up, hole 4, par 3, 108 metres. You've got the bollards on the left that are OB. And then there's, on the right-hand side of this tree line that's in the middle, is hazard, which stops maybe about circle's edge, maybe about 12 metres where the basket is. It is the widest tee pad you've ever seen in your life, and you've got both options to play with.
Ooh, Dave.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
Going down the left to sort of take the hazard out of play, but he's unfortunately given that no turn whatsoever. And pretty fortunate to hit a tree and not go OB on the left-hand side. He can certainly get up and down from there, but that was a full shank off the box.
Yeah, we've seen Blake. This is the third time we've seen him go down the right-hand side, challenge that hazard, and this thing is butter.
That is parked.
Absolutely parked.
So aggressive. If you hit any sort of cabbage on that right-hand side or go a little too skinny, you're just settling down, taking a bogey. So well done from Blake. Aggression is paying off.
We have Bayne with probably a mid. I think I called him throwing a buzz before, but I did forget he's actually sponsored by Innova. That might be a Mako 3.
I doubt he'd go Mako 3 on this one. Not
Too
too
long?
sure. Yeah, I think it might be like a T-bird or something like that. The Oz dog going the flip up down the middle.
Oh, that's got to hit.
If it stays clean, it's all good.
Sorry,
Oh,
I forgot.
out of bounds.
The Canberra boys don't hit trees.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, that's
my
right.
bad.
Yeah.
Yep. Wrapped up, he'll have a look for bird, which would be
Ooh, and
nice.
look at this from Dave. He's going the Toro. This is a very, very awkward shot.
Has he got to take on that hazard and skip it round?
I think he does. Luckily, that tree in that line there, you can see the stump is missing, so he's got a bit of airspace.
He's got to miss that tree.
Oh, and he just...
Oh, it's dragged it back in.
No, is that OB? It
Oh,
is. Wasn't a good upshot, but that's a very bad break, hitting that tree. It's right on the corner of the hazard, so getting that back roll. Costing him more shots there, and he was on a bit of a tear, three on the trot. All of a sudden, Blake's like, well, I'm going to get about 3 shots back right here because I'm putting for birdie and you were putting for a bogey.
That's the third very hyzery putt we've seen from Bayne.
Oh, that's a bit high.
Yeah, too high.
And
Ooh,
Dave, he probably
it's a
didn't
big swing.
expect to be putting for double on this hole because it's not one that you're really going to take a huge number on.
Oh, yes, Siles dog. Look at that.
So clean.
Look at the catch, boys. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Very clean spin putt.
That's
from
a
Weston.
great putt for someone who's been bleeding a few strokes.
So, Dave,
birdie.
please get this in. Don't undo your great work so far. Just the double. Well done. He's going to have to erase that from his memory very quickly because he is playing good. It's just the one blemish this hole for him. Bayne cleaning up the par. And Blake, we're finally getting to that fantastic drive.
Yeah, I think Blake definitely threw the... Yes, there's hazard there, but if you don't think about hazard, like, it's such a simple hole.
Oh, he
Very
gave
nice.
us guns. You see that?
Oh, boy.
Gave us the pistol.
The pistols are firing. Here we are, Crush Rock, 221 metre par 4. A nice hyzer flip up or booming forehand flex down the middle here is the way to play. You kind of want to hang left because that's where the open space is. If you're on the right hand side, you're sort of picking your lines through trees. You got to boom a nice high shot over those trees, crashing into this bundle of rocks here, waking up the fire ants. Beautiful hole, this one.
Yeah, it's a good one to birdie. It's not birdied all that often, so...
Blake goes ultra aggressive with the sky turnover line. Needs to hold that turn, and it certainly is doing that. Look how far this is going.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
Just hitting a tree.
That
He
was
may be
looking good.
overcorrected. I think in round 2 he didn't put enough turn on it and was lucky to stay in bounds, but that's a really good spot where he is. Nonetheless, he got plenty of distance.
This looks pretty good from Austin as long as it doesn't leak out to left.
Oh, look at that.
Yes. Yes.
I was holding my breath on that.
Saved by the bollard.
Saved by the bollard. That's a TV show, isn't it? As we
Could
see.
be.
Starring Austin Dustin.
Goodness me.
I could totally see him in a sitcom. That'd be
So he's
amazing.
in actually a perfect spot for a high spike forehand from where he is. I wonder if he knows how lucky he got there.
Dave here. Wanted to make amends after taking a double bogey on the 4th.
He's got the socky bot destroyer there. And this is beautiful. If it's overstable enough to get left, because you'll want to get much more left
Yeah.
for the forehand approach. That'll be no problems at all.
He might even have a little backhand approach
So Blake
too.
hit a tree and he still got so far.
I mean, what are we talking? Maybe 110 with a bit of spike to get to the pin.
I think he's probably only 100 from the pin at this point, but it'll play 110 having to throw it so high and just spike it in. He's hanging it out wide, which is the play. It will swing. And yeah, he's coming a bit short. So
Wonder if the backhand roller was an option there.
I don't know. Do you really want to be approaching a basket with a backhand roller? And your last name's not Lizotte? This is
Bayne.
beautiful from Luke.
Maybe long?
Oh, he's unlucky not to hit a rock there. But look, he's on the edge of the circle, putting back at the basket. The elevated basket does come into play here. It does seem to be in its own stratosphere with a bit more wind than anywhere else on the course, this basket.
Dave, whipping his forehand. This is tracking pretty well. A little bit short maybe, but still probably inside the circle.
Look at that. You can see no trees moving at all, but the flag on this basket is flapping. And look at Austin. Clean forehand look from here.
Forehand look? Wow.
Yeah, oh, he's got wicked forehand distance.
Yeah, he's got a fantastic forehand.
Yeah.
You don't see it often enough.
It's because his backhand hyzer flip-up game is so good.
I don't know what. Maybe there's just like a little bit of extra wind on this, but it just feels really hard to park this basket. Like you don't see it that often. Like guy sitting 3-4 meters.
It's always a scary putt too.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, the grenade!
Staring down Jace on the camera.
Do you
Goodness
reckon
me.
he spent an entire month practicing these celebrations just for this comp?
The cockiness
Oh,
that
there
he's
we go.
even
What's Bayne going to
practicing
give
them.
us?
Like,
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that. He's given us the strut.
is he in the bathroom at home? Where is he doing these rehearsals?
I'd say in the bathroom, at work, at home, on the course.
Oh, boys, we've just seen a
Star frame of
Star
crushed
frame.
rock. Goodness me.
Even the close your ears.
mean-
Plug them up, boys. This one's going on.
Dave shakes the chains for the entire card.
All right, here we go. Hole 6, 126 metre par 3. You're going to see usually a backhand turnover off the tee, but there is a nice forehand as well. It's quite a wooded hole, this one. Nice looking hole, lots of pines. And here we have the basket down here. A little bit of OB at the back there. Might come into play if you really kind of turn one over, but
It's a shaky drone flight through there.
yeah, I'll have to really stretch out the description there.
Yeah.
Took me-
Grenadier Blake Houston on the box here with the turnover backhand. Oh, get in the circle. Give us a little bit of kaboom action.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I'm getting ready. The grenade one was my favourite, boys. I don't know about you, but that was definitely my favourite.
That was orchestrated beautifully.
I kind of liked Legolas, but
But I've seen Legolas before. I haven't seen Close Your Ears.
Nah,
Boys. This
but-
one's going to blow.
Yeah.
That's wild.
that was sick.
so good.
The
Dropping bombs.
fishing one was good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Blake. I mean, Bayne. Go with the flex forehand. Come on. It just begs for a forehand this hole, and everyone goes to the backhand turnover. This is a really good line.
Well, when you see Blake's, like,
Oh,
there you go. Someone's
Ends it.
closer with a forehand. It's a forehand hole.
Dave's got the Sexton Firebird in the hand as well, so he'll be going the flexi flat forehand line. Ooh, that's a
way
little
too
high.
Scooped it up a little bit.
So
That
over
one.
the ducks. Is he over the ducks? No, he's not. Oh, they'd be quacking.
A bit of downhiller. It's going to be a bit too testy, I think.
Oh, jeez.
yeah, give it a
Almost snags it.
Not a bad run. Austin. I thought he leaked a bit more than that, but this is very in his wheelhouse. Beautiful.
Geez, the putt's
Great
looking
putt.
super clean, isn't it?
Isn't it?
In the heart. And we're going to see Dave with the first beer frame, I think.
Yeah, the other two boys barely a metre away from the basket. Easy stuff.
Yeah.
Can you only do the celebration if you're the last one to putt? Like,
I think if it's like a good
It's a
putt,
bomb.
I mean, it's a tap in.
Alrighty, next. Hole 7, par 3, 98 metres. You're going to see some forehands, pretty low line straight up this line, or if you've got these, the power these boys do, you might see a big spike hyzer coming in at the basket. But lots of trees to deal with, lots of funny branches. See who can capitalise.
I've had a lot of backhand dominant players on the cards so far, so it'd be good to see the truly ambi players like Bayne and Perry, what they choose to throw on this one. I think the forehand is the preferred route. Just 98 metres uphill. He's playing pretty long.
I reckon Austin has that kind of forehand with a little bit of pop to it as well. So
That'd be perfect. That'd absolutely be perfect for this hole. He is the local, though. He's probably been out here sussing out the backhand routes. Blake just hoping to get an inbounds call there, and I think he's no problems of being OB. No, he's gone the forehand.
Yeah.
Austin now, after a little shaky start, he's found some groove and he's taken 3 birds in a row. And this one's looking pretty good. Needs a good
That's some
skip.
Good zip. Go in.
Oh, jeez.
Beautiful shot.
Here we go.
Jeez, he made that distance look easy.
Oh, he made me sound good too. Thanks, Austin. Lots of green on that car down below there. Loving this. Let's see it, Bayne. Oh, that's too early.
Too low. You're ignoring the deep red on Perry's cart though, Paddy.
We're about to get past it, mate.
Enjoy it while it lasts
Yeah.
then. Maybe you'll double this one. You don't know.
I doubt it. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you putting that on Perry?
And you know I love the flying disc store ace holes. Perry's one of my favourites. And he's just gone the bicep kiss. I don't know about that for the strat on the box.
Mate, if he doesn't kiss it, I'll kiss his bicep.
Yeah.
And look,
Oh,
this is a more...
oh,
there you
yes.
go. What
That's
a roll.
that's Aussie champ love right there.
Wow.
Hey, you only
That
get
was a
that
more,
after a win.
That was a more human-like forehand. That just shows, if Perry's coming up short, how impressive that long forehand from Austin was.
He doesn't kiss that bicep, and that goes so far OB.
Was it going OB? I think it might have got there. Definitely would have taken the road on. And Blake is actually quite...
Okay.
Ooh, he's a bit closer to OB than I thought, and didn't quite put this one under the basket. This is certainly a tester from inside the tree branches, as you can see.
Inside the bonsai tree.
No, he's only 4 meters, surely.
Oh, and he
he's not going to like it, is he?
He got bonsai'd, as you said, Fergs.
He got Mr. Miyagi'd. It's just...
So, Dave, look how close he is after that fortuitous roll.
Let's see if he can capitalise. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Welcome to a deep red free card. The old birdie on 7 should filter that one off the ribbon there, as we see Bayne in for the par. Austin's walking up to his tap in for the birdie.
Jeez, that was such a good forehand.
I wonder what he's flicking there. Maybe a DD3 or...
That's fair. The DD3 is kind of Wraith-like, isn't it? A little bit of pop.
Yeah, I think it's more
Yeah.
Destroyer-like. Yeah.
Destroyer-like? Yeah.
He looked like he did wrench over an overstable one there. Could have even gone PD2. Just really piffed it as hard as he could. As we roll on over to hole 8, a beautiful change to the course this one. It takes a big booming hyzer out to the right-hand side over those trees and fading, hopefully, just short of the lake here because the basket's only 2 metres away from the OB water. Bit of a tricky one. I think there is a flex forehand line, but the backhand hyzer is the play.
Oh, it just looks pretty too.
Now look at this. It's only 3 strokes between Austin and Blake now. And we can see why Austin shot 11 down in that second round. This thing needs to hook up.
Oh, it's long.
What?
Wow.
And it had a crappy kick off the edge of the lake as
Oh,
well.
that's a really horrible break. That was actually looking great out of his hand. Maybe a little low. That's why it pushed so long. Giving it a little bit more height, letting the disc have a bit more time to lose all its speed and stall out is the preferred option. But yeah, very unfortunate from Austin. He was only off by a fraction there, and he's going to be wearing an OB stroke, which is very unlucky.
And there's no, well, this looks a bit early.
That's not committed from Dave.
There's no drop zone or anything from here, so he'll just be putting from last in bounds, which probably will put him inside the circle.
It would if they could see it. It would be difficult to make that call from the box. Maybe the spotters can help him out, but he should be putting from, as you said, Paddy, just inside the circle.
Bayne, that's leaked early too.
It's just
Not a bad
outside.
roll. But yeah, that's going to be about 14, 15 metres. And then Blake, see if he can capitalise. I like the height. I like the line. Let's see if the disc is going to do the right things.
Yeah, great shot. Oh, look at the roll. And stop now, please. Won't get over the bark, surely.
that's great.
Yeah, fantastic.
Perfect. Sometimes it is a little bit fortuitous to drive last.
Look at this putt from Dave.
Little bit.
And he wants to give it the hyzery bid because that was When the water is in the tray, from your perspective, I mean, that's got to scare you a bit, doesn't it?
Oh, Bayne,
beautiful.
there we go.
Excellent putt.
Little less hyzer on that one. He's corrected it, and you can see what it's made.
So look where
The
they've
difference.
given Austin's spot
Yeah,
here, right behind the basket. I thought it was more to the right, but nevertheless, in for the par. Hopefully he's got that blue disc back. He certainly has. There it is there.
Oh, he's done well. Do you reckon someone's jumped in for it?
I think there's an algae alert on this pond.
Oh.
So I don't know if they jumped in. But no, that may not be true.
No, it's probably true.
It probably is.
Yeah.
Canberrans,
I
who knows
believe
what's
it.
in the water.
Yeah.
As we see Blakey tap in the birdie, and look, if they thought they were going to chase him down, they're going to think again. Getting a stroke on hole 9 is going to be tricky, though. How do you tackle this one, Fergs?
Yeah, hold on. 268 metre par 4. You're throwing generally kind of a backhand, right hand off the tee. And then you want to be up in the left-hand side so you can kind of attack this very, very long approach to a basket here, just right on the water's edge. The off the tee is not too bad, but that second throw is really tough.
It is, and if you don't commit to this tee shot, or if you get a slip like Bayne, he's just looking down at the pad there, you can leak left, and there is OB, and Bayne unfortunately has found it.
Yeah, that was
Found something
very
else in the
early.
bush then for a second.
Yeah, he's very unhappy with the pad there. This needs turn. Looks like Austin's doing exactly the same thing.
Oh, jeez.
And he's getting a very good result here. If he got a
Or
bad
is he?
one on the last hole.
Or is he?
I might have gone a bit early. No, that's fine.
It's in bounds.
He's all smiles. He's one of the happier players on the card, Austin D'Alessandro. Always smiling, boys. Would you say?
Always.
always.
Always smiling.
Through his teeth.
This is enough distance for Dave. No danger of going OB. He's around the bench there.
No, he's an absolute character of the game.
Yeah.
He's an absolute legend.
Don't know if he's quite gone far enough to attack this one for birdie, but easy par from where Dave is. Blake?
Did we see Blake's drive? I don't
No,
know if
I
we
think-
did.
Always walking it. Tiger Woods style. Just twirling the club.
It's flipped up. It hasn't flipped up enough. It may get
Yeah,
into
that's
the...
big.
No, wide open there. And there's his dad, Colin, in the background watching and cheering him on.
Alright.
So Austin, he's going to be going the aggressive turnover line from here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's super tricky from there.
Has it got the turn? Just snuck in front of those branches.
Yep.
And look, he'll be about 60, maybe 70 metres out from the basket in that spot.
Oh, yeah, at least 70. Bayne, this looks awkward, but he is looking straight downhill, so
Yeah, he's just
I'd expect this one to, get down to the bottom at least.
Ooh, little high. That's going straight at the water. Oh, that's super lucky. Yeah,
That's very lucky.
that was a shank. A very awkward spot, though. And standstill forehands. Don't know if that's my favourite. Actually, it is my favourite. What am I saying?
yeah.
This one's coming out of the hand. A little bit left.
I'm a little surprised to see Dave not line up the forehand, but I suppose it's very far.
It's
Are we talking
still-
about, what, 130 from where Dave was?
Yeah, I'd say at least.
Yeah.
Bayne's got a full power forehand from back here, I think. He's done that.
Oof, very smooth.
He's done that pretty well, but he's going to have that putt to save bogey at this point with that OB stroke.
Doesn't look like there's much wind around either. That lake's looking pretty glassy.
Right now it is, though. Right, it is, Paddy, but the forecast is showing rain on the horizon. So enjoy the blue skies while you can, because we're about to get dumped on.
Oh, mate. It wouldn't be an Aussie tournament in the middle of summer without.
Oh, look at this.
bit of
This
rain.
is gorgeous.
Oh,
Austin.
gorgeously in bounds.
Wow. What control. That was so good.
I think that was tracking before it sort of lost a bit of speed because of that leaf that it hit. So Dave, with a long bid, just laying it up. Easy par for Dave. And Blake, he's got the water just above the tray here, but he is close enough. And look at that. No fear in the boy. We're going to get one. Just a simple fist bump. It's it's business time right now, isn't it, boys? It's business. Don't want to copyright us.
What's that? Fly the Concords?
It is, yep.
There you go. Beautiful.
Bayne in for the bogey.
Good,
Not a
pretty
bad
solid from where he was.
Yeah, look, the first two shots left a little bit to be desired. Austin in for the par, and Dave with the simplest of pars.
Yeah. Lovely.
The basket is close to the water, isn't it, boys? Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Dave's just admiring the lake.
And the algae.
All right, next up, hole 10, 109 metre par 3. Really, this hole is a big forehand. You might see some of the guys throw a flex putter or mid to get down there with a backhand, but forehand is the play. OB on the left.
We're going to get the Larpers today. Well, they only a sort of Saturday, Sunday
I think
ordeal.
they're a full moon thing, aren't they?
Okay.
Yeah. I think they saw the forecast and they can't get the leather wet. So, they'll just rust as well with all that chainmail. So,
Fergs, you know too much about the attire, mate. It's a little bit creepy.
You've been to some open days, haven't you?
have you not seen my wardrobe?
You'd make a good pikeman, Fergs. As we see, a great forehand from Blake.
How do you know a pikeman? What's going on?
I'll play
Age of Empires.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Good forehand from Austin, good forehand from Blake. And look, it's going to be a good forehand from Dave. He's jointed out to the left a little bit.
Yeah, this will flare back, surely. Oh,
just
not
wrapping
the
up.
Best skip.
Just outside circle. He's at that sort of 12 metre range. Boys, put Bayne down for a birdie. This is a Luke Bayne hole. He's got 110 metre with a nice flat forehand.
I'm backing him in about 70%. He's been a little bit off today.
I don't know. I reckon he's certainly more likely to get an ace than to get a bogey on this hole, I think.
I want to see it. That's
Gone quite high. I don't know if that's got the D. Maybe a little bit of headwind to contend with from memory. And he just didn't want to commit to the low-driven flat shot with that OB on the left. But look, he's just outside circle. You can have a look at it. Dave first to act at about 12, 13 metres.
Oh, got the height, but...
A little bit high.
Yeah. Bayne, probably about that 10, 11 metre, I'd say.
Oh,
Great.
yes.
Good birdie, good catch.
Yeah, beautiful putt. All right, Dave, next to go, just to tap in this par.
Oh, yes. Little bumper over the top. Sneaks it in. Austin.
Oh, no.
Austin.
Jeez.
Well, he's going to feel left wanting after that one. That's disappointing. Blakey
Yeah. Especially with Blake parked. I mean, at the moment, we're only seeing Austin and Blake. But yeah, he's got 5 strokes now.
Yeah, a little bit quick on the trigger on that one.
Blake 5 down through 10 with a bogey on the card is impressive. Hole 11, 101 metre par 3. You've got to get around the kangaroos, the swamp hens, and the ducks. You can do that with a little pop-up backhand mid-range. Or you can throw a flex forehand if you're me. But I think most boys will be taking on this little twiggy bush on the right-hand side, hoping to just miss it with either being inside of it like Blake.
There we go. There's a good whip.
Yeah, that's... Oh, jeez.
You've knifed him, Paddy. Well done.
Yeah. When is the Innova Swamp Hen coming out? I reckon that'd go all right.
So Bayne's going the backhand route as well. You can throw over the little, bushy thing on the right-hand side. That's very inside.
I think it's coming out just after the Innova bin chicken.
That popped up nicely, though. Bayne will be just outside circle.
Oh, that's
This looks
leaking.
a little turned over, and he's going to find that same tree that Blake did.
That one on the right-hand side, very difficult to get past. What's Dave going here?
Yeah, he's got a bit of a string of pars going. I reckon he'd like to capitalise here. He's just eased off a little bit too. He came out absolutely firing, so...
Very methodical. Likes to think long and hard about the shots, and he's drawn that up very nicely. Straight skip. Keep going. Wrapped up a little short. It's going to have a similar distance, maybe a little bit more than the previous hole.
We might get some long looks. It's a pretty long look.
Oh, okay.
Good
a little bit
line.
short.
Yeah. And I thought Blake was out further than Dave. Maybe not. Unless we've missed his again.
I
Jeez,
thought that was
good.
in. Had a few nice looking C2 bids in this round, but the boys just haven't been able to get it above the tray.
There's
Yes.
another.
But no sooner had I finished saying that sentence than Bayne just sneaks it in over the tray for a birdie. It's got a pretty colourful scorecard happening, Luke, and he's in an outright second place thanks to that birdie with Austin tapping in the par.
Austin just thought that one was going to leak out a little bit, right?
And Perry cleaning up the par. So, boys, interesting front 11 holes here. Definitely shaping up for a very tight finish. Blake with a 5 down. He's cooking. He's got a comfortable lead over Luke Bayne at 13 down, Austin at 12 down, and Dave Perry in 4th place at 10 down. Make sure you join us over on the Parked Media channel for the back 11 to see the wrap up of this round 3 Sizzler coverage.